This is the first cat we're going to show you today. You're looking at Dr. M. He is huge. He's 4 years old, white with just a little gray on him. Adopted from Save a Pet, and unfortunately, as the story so many times, returned because the people who adopted him lost their home and couldn't find a place where they could keep him. He's very sweet. He's very large. He likes dogs. He likes kids. He likes other cats. He's happy being around absolutely everybody. He is just a huge, sweet, lovable, loving, elegant cat. He's checking out the other cats around here, but now let's get her to check out the camera. Beautiful, loving fellow named Dr. M, who's looking for a forever home. This beautiful, elegant boy is named Sorbet. He is a neutered male. He's 7 years old, orange with white, four-paw declawed. Adopted as a kitten 7 years ago, brought back to Save a Pet for the same reason that you saw Dr. M here. People lost their job and they just couldn't afford to take care of him anymore, and he is wonderful. He's tiny, he's petite, he's sweet, he's loving, he's gentle. He likes to cuddle. He's 7, so he's hit middle age, but very frankly, he's got a lot of great years and a lot of huge play, and he's just a lovely little boy. So if you're looking for someone who loves absolutely everyone, nicely raised, and if you're looking for a declawed cat, take a look at Sorbet. Jade Warrior doesn't look to have a white hair anywhere on his body. He is the sleek black panther of a cat. 2 years old, neutered male, came from a kill pound where it was his last day, and it was either Save a Pet take him out or they put him down. He is a very, very sweet, loving boy. He loves to cuddle. He's very curious. He has huge golden eyes. And he's got a little bit of white on his tummy. This is a pocket panther. If you've always dreamt of having your own pet panther and you don't have room, Jade Warrior will fill that request nicely. He loves people. He's only 2. He's very sweet. He's had a terrific save from a quick death, and now he needs another save to a life of love. You're looking at Jade Warrior. You're looking at Firework, who's a tortoiseshell, and Remembrance, who's orange. And if their haircuts look pretty funky, it's because they were abandoned, matted, uncared for. Very sweet girls, only 2 years old. They must go home as a pair. They're very dependent on each other. Very frankly, they're not happy being here. Place makes them very nervous. They've never been around this many cats. But they're both sweet, dear, and loving. And yes, the hair will grow out, and then they will be beautiful, puffy, fluffy, long-haired, gorgeous cats, which is what the Lord meant them to be. But the Lord also meant them to be brushed and cared for. And the people who had them just didn't do that. So now they're looking for a responsible person who will care for them and brush them. But most of all, we're looking for someone who will simply love them, take them home. They must go together. They love each other. They are sisters. Take them home and simply love them. That's Firework and Remembrance. This is the last cat we're going to show you. This is our special needs cat. And his name is Rainbow. He is 13 years old. He is four-paw declawed. His owner could not keep him because he's diabetic. He's insulin dependent and on a special diet, and the owner just couldn't take care of him. So he also came here, and he's waiting for somebody who looks beyond the age and the problems and sees that this is a loving creature and has no control over his body and his body's problems. And these are problems that can be readily taken care of. I might add that Rainbow has no teeth. Probably part of the reason that he needs to be on a special diet is that he just can't chew. And I'm told that every once in a while when he nibbles at your arm, it feels really weird because he's toothless. All he's got's gums. But he's sweet and he's gentle and he's kind and he's loving. And he's in a shelter where he has very little chance of getting out because he's diabetic, because he's on a special diet, and because he's old. On the other hand, nobody told the cat that those are minuses. And he doesn't understand why people walk past him and don't even look at him, or look at him and say, what a nice cat, and then turn their backs and walk away. This is a sweet, gentle, loving cat. He needs somebody who will love him. He needs someone who can care for him, and yes, there will be some cost involved. But most of all, Rainbow needs someone who can just look at him and say, oh my God, that cat has more heart in his eyes than a whole line of other cats might have. That cat has been loved for 13 years, and he doesn't understand why he's not being loved anymore. That cat's had a home for all these years, and he doesn't understand why he's here. Someone who can think those thoughts and say those things and say, I can fix it. Rainbow needs a fixer. He needs someone to love him.